Now that the Total Performance chassis is gone, I don't know if I want to stick this on one of my other chassis or I want to sell it. It's a rare bird. Maybe somebody out there will want it. I'll sell it to one of my YouTube buddies for half of what it would cost you to buy the new ones that were made off of this body. $500. Come pick it up, or I'll ship it for you. 37 Topolino race car body. The real deal. The first series, the first one's made. That's it. It's an NOS piece. Or I'll just hang it up on my hang it up on the wall inside. Maybe I'll put it up on the roof. Put a sign in it. Everybody will know where I'm at. Or make a nice casket. What do you think? Maybe they can bury me in it. That would be neat. Does anybody else have this problem? Look at my wallet here. No biker wallet. Actually, a trucker wallet is what they were. Look how fat that sucker is. I ride down the road with that in my pocket. My ass hurts after a long drive. It ripped out. That's where the chain went through it. Got caught in my spokes. Fell out of my pocket. Wrapped in the spokes of my Harley and ping! Anyway, as you know, I sold my chassis. There's $3 from the my Hemi. I sold a 392 Hemi. That's my chassis money. And it is funny money. I was told, I think it was on YouTube and then on the internet somewhere else, when they start printing money, it's multicolor. I mean, the banks are getting ready to go under. I don't know. So I like to trade all those for these. I'll bury it right in my flowers. I don't trust the banks anymore. Anyway, chassis gone. Hemi's gone. I sold a 409. Chevrolet 409 motor. I don't know where that came from. I don't know if it was on the 409 or one of the small blocks. Uh-oh. I think a dollar just blew away. Oh, it flipped over. So one must have blown away. I'll find it. I think it's got a slight bend on this end right here. This end here goes on the water pump. And this goes on the intake manifold bolt. No, this goes on the water outlet. Anyway, I have a bunch of odds and ends for small block Chevrolets, big blocks. Mr. Heavy Chevy, if you can use this kind of stuff, pulleys and this and other mounts and stuff I have, I'm liquidating a lot of stuff. So if you want that, it can be cleaned up. It's not rusty, it's just oxidized chrome. But I have a bunch of stuff like that. If you want it, let me know, and I'll box up a bunch of that extra stuff and send it your way, man. Alright. I don't know whether to bury this or buy something else. Look at the size of that daddy long leg. Good Lord. That's a big sucker. There's another one. I'm going to have to... There's another one. Good Lord. Where'd he go? There he is. I'm going to have to throw off a couple bombs in here. Alrighty. I had to pull that piece off of this fleece mold that I was going to make, or the plug rather, because it was too long. It was longer than I could use. The distributor was in the back, and I would have had to notch this out for the distributor. So I had to redesign it. I basically took some PVC pipe, slammed it together real quick, bent it, centered it, and all that kind of stuff. Put my good epoxy in it to hold it in place. This is the good stuff. Real good panel bond. So I'm going to pull some fleece. So I'm going to pull some fleece over this after I put it together, and then my second one I'll use that. I have to cut it and make it shorter. There's actually 3 ways to do fleece. There's the wrong way that you see a lot of the body shops use when they make speaker boxes and they'll pull fleece over it. Most of those guys do it wrong. And by wrong is they'll leave all this stuff in there when they're done. Instead of making a mold of the part that they're making, they just keep all the wood and the nails and the staples, and it just breaks apart later on. So, and there's another way of pulling the fleece without pulling it tight. You do little pieces at a time, and that's how I'm going to make this one. I put a couple dowels on this 60 Chevrolet speedometer housing just to hold this piece of fiberglass from falling. I have to bond it, make sure it's straight. This is off of a Cessna airplane. It's a part of a wheel skirt, tire skirt. So you can kind of get the idea how it's going to look. And after I get the basic shape, I'll add some pieces to it to make it look even better. Then we'll make a mold, and I'll throw everything here in the trash when I'm done, instead of using it like the body shops do. Alrighty. I know, it looks like poop. You won't see any of that. It's going to disappear. Just like magic. When it's fully cured, I'll cut this section here out. That's how the air is going to get in through the front. I was hoping to have air here, there, and there, but they don't want it. Not bad, it's still cool. What are you doing? Oh, you're not gonna walk around the railing?